Have you ever been invited to a social occasion and you didn't know what to bring? Have you ever been invited to a pizza party and wondered what was for dessert? Have you ever hosted a pizza party and had one of your guests not like pizza? Well, today I want to make a fruit pizza. With the right ingredients and a creative design, you can make a fruit pizza that is sure to impress even the toughest of critics, and I will demonstrate this process for you. Now, in any personal arsenal of recipes, it is important to have a dish that appeals to both the eyes and the palate, a social favorite, if you will. Now, let's talk about the ingredients. My crust is already made sugar cookie dough. The sauce is cream cheese, sugar, and vanilla. Now, I use the Philadelphia cream cheese that needs to be at least room temperature. I actually like to have mine warmed up a little bit. It spreads a little easier. So I'm going to have my assistant, my daughter Jessie, she's going to warm this up in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Now, while she's gone, I want to talk a little bit more about the tools that you need and how I made the crust. You're going to need some measuring tools for the sugar and the vanilla that goes into the sauce. You're going to need something to mix and spread the sauce with, a knife for the fruits, obviously. I've also got a few spoons, just in case I need those to help me with the fruit. And finally, the best part, the pizza cutter. That will help us serve it up at the end. Now, the other tool that I used is a rolling pin, and I used this, I put the Pillsbury sugar cookie dough out on my pan, and I just rolled it out to make a circle. I used a round baking stone. Now, you can also use a rectangle cookie sheet. That will work just as well, and I guarantee you will be just as much of a hit. The baking stone that I used was just the circle one, and the crust, the pizza cookie dough, actually rolled off the edges just a little bit, so I did trim it up, and I have just a little bit of a mess, so you might want to place something underneath your stone if you do that. Now, the sauce, again, we're going to need vanilla and sugar, and as soon as Jessie gets back, we'll go ahead and mix that up and use that. Some of the fruits that I chose for today are sliced strawberries. I sliced up some kiwi, and I have some extra if we need it. I have blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, some mandarin oranges, some pineapple, and a few cherries to go right on top. All right, Jessie's back with that cream cheese. Let's go ahead and add a teaspoon of the vanilla. That looks perfect, Jess, thank you. And we need half a cup of sugar. Okay, I'm going to mix that up. And again, it does make it so much easier when that cream cheese is warmed up. One fun thing that you could do to the cream cheese is throw some food coloring in to that. That way, if you're using the fruit pizza for a 4th of July party or an Easter gathering, you can go ahead and color it up and really make it fun. This would be good for if you've got a theme for a birthday party as well. Okay, our sauce is looking perfect. I'm going to go ahead and spoon that out. Just like that. Smells great. Okay, so we've got sugar cookie and sauce. Okay, now for the fun part. Let's start decorating. Let's start with some freshly sliced strawberries. I'm going to go ahead and put those around the edge, and that will make the outside border. I'm setting the strawberries so that the wider end is on the outside and the points are facing inside. That way, for my next step with the blueberries, we'll be able to really incorporate some color into that. This time of year is perfect because there's so many fresh fruits in the store. You can really make this colored up great. Almost done with those strawberries. A few more here. All right, let's get started with the blueberries. And I'm just going to place those in between each strawberry, one for some color and two to get some flavor. A few more here. And this one will be perfect. Now my next step, what I'm going to do is kiwi. I saw this in a magazine where you can slice the kiwi up and layer them in a circle on top of each other, and it almost gives you just a little bit of a feeling like as if you were making a real pizza using pepperoni. So I'm going to lay those out. Doesn't look like we're going to need maybe a few slices of kiwi just to finish it up. Jess, will you hand me a knife and I'll slice up some more kiwi? And then after that, what we're going to do is the raspberries and the blackberries. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to do every other one on those. So that will be easy. Our pizza is looking wonderful here. Some blackberries in here. Just like so. Okay. Now, finally, we're getting towards the center of the pizza. So, I'm going to use mandarin oranges and stack those in the middle. I'm going to use those to make almost a little wall. And then scoop some of the pineapple in for a little hill. Right. Throw a few around here. Perfect. And it wouldn't be complete without a cherry on top. All right, voila, a beautifully decorated fruit pizza. Now, I went ahead and printed off a few pictures from the internet just for some other decorating ideas. This one, and hopefully you can see this, but if not, I'm going to go ahead and incorporate this with my outline, has strawberries, kiwi, cantaloupe, grapes, and some berries in the middle, and a circle pattern. This one used both red grapes and green grapes with a little pinwheel in the middle, like a flower, with a cherry, of course. And then this one goes back to the one I was talking about with 4th of July. This one they put the strawberries in a star pattern with some raspberries in the middle and then scattered blueberries throughout. So in conclusion, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some occasions that this fruit pizza would be a hit. This time of year, everybody's getting together for family reunions and back to school parties. If you have a potluck at work, birthdays and showers, or if you're having a gathering for a product sale, say jewelry or candles or something like that, this is a fun dish that everybody loves. It's light and sweet, really good. So if you have sugar cookie dough with some cream cheese, sugar, and vanilla, and a variety of fruits, you can easily make a fruit pizza that is sure to please any palate. Thank you.